What's up? I just wanted to give a little preface to this video. It's not like my normal videos. I guess you could consider this almost a rant. This isn't something that's happening to me personally. I just see it far too often. I'm a very my way or the highway person. I really don't give two craps about anyone else's opinion unless I ask for it. Other than that, could care less. I mean, you've seen the way I dress. I'm just some redneck owning a laundromat. But I think a lot of people, and a lot of times, don't take everything in and don't really get the full picture. But hopefully this will be the only rant video I ever put out. And this is really geared towards the new laundromat owners. Just, if you're out there, you're doing it, you're running a good business, keep investing in the business. Just make sure you're going to invest in a way that your business is going to succeed. But like I said, I wanted to get on here and just kind of preface this, because I guess watching this video back, it kind of seemed like this is a situation happening to me. And again, it's not. I'm a very independent person who really doesn't care about other people's opinions. But thank you and enjoy the video. What is up? I said I was going to talk about it in just this previous video, but I forgot to. I was a little bit busy. But I just wanted to touch on, people are very opinionated and are going to tell you you're doing everything wrong. We were all new at one point in time. Some of us have to make mistakes to learn. Some of us have to just learn on our own by doing. Every one of us are different, and I think people fail to realize that sometimes. Because far often than not, I see people, posting up about their achievements or talking about their achievements that they're proud of, and then it's not 5 seconds later someone's saying, hey, you're doing this wrong, you're crazy for thinking that, that's a stupid idea, just all kinds of stuff like that. This is not a cookie cutter industry. I don't care how often you preach that it is. It is not. It's not a cookie cutter industry. Does it operate about the same across any region? Yes, it does. But you've got differential factors, and one of them being demographic. You got to think of the wealth of the population. You got to think of just the demographics as a whole. What kind of is it single family homes? Is it multi-family homes? Is it people that have owned homes more than 5 years? There's all kinds of dynamics. And honestly, I think that's the way equipment's priced too. Is it based on just like places like California, who just do a stupid amount of business that is nowhere near comparable to anyone else. I mean, I'm in a rural area, so it's very hard to compare myself to Tennessee. And another thing I say, and this is no way of taking up for me, I'm just trying to put this out here so people won't make their decision based on what somebody tells them. It's okay to buy used equipment. It's okay to have older equipment in your laundromat. Keep it maintained. Keep it looking good. Keep it looking, halfway decent. It's okay. Not everything has to be retooled. Don't have to buy everything brand new. I see that a lot of times pushed. I see people asking, hey man, I've got this 8-year-old Speed Queen that's not spinning out. What should I do? You should haul it to the junkyard immediately. This is crap. And it's just, they want to really push saving on utilities. And I have seen firsthand that my utilities are dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. I could run all top loaders and still be in great shape. However, like my parents, their utilities are just flat ridiculous. I'm not sure what the difference is, but it's just ridiculous. But a lot of people push utilities. You should retool because of utilities. Well, I'm not going to completely retool just because of utilities. You're talking about a sizable loan. And basically, buying a new washer is like buying a brand new car. They buy it from the manufacturer, and they mark it up exponentially. I can say they don't, but when you're getting a quote for $6,000 some odd for one stack dryer, a 30-pound stack dryer, that says otherwise. So average, if I retooled our laundromat, it'd probably cost me around $200,000 to $250,000. And then I also see, well, you know, people pushing, well, they got great, you can get everything financed right now. And they just don't, I don't know if they just don't take in consideration, or they don't think. Not everyone is maybe in the same position as other laundromats. A lot of laundromats don't, you know, it don't seem like they do the volume that these big stores that retool every 3 years, 4 years do. But I just wanted to get on here and clear the air, maybe, you know, change somebody's mind that, you know, used equipment's junk and what they're doing is stupid. Just, I know it sounds a little bit rambling, but I just see it too often, just people shoving new equipment down people's throat who just opened their laundromat and, you know, trying to you know, keep it afloat, and they're wanting to go out and get $150,000, $250,000 equipment loan. It's like these dryers I'm getting, they're 20 years old, but what I'm going to do is they're going to be put in my garage, and I am going to go through them all. They're getting new roller bearings, they're getting new bearings, new decals, cleaned up, spruced up. Anything that needs to be repaired and welded on the dryer drums is going to be patched. Anything that's melted in the dryer drums is going to be, you know, cleaned out. Just, you know, anything like that, any rough spots are going to be taken care of. It's going to have new gas lines. We'll go ahead and clean out everything, you know. It'll be, when I'm done, almost a brand new machine. So I mean, and it looks great. They look flat out great. I'll if I can, I'll post up some pictures, and I would say it's about a 95% sure thing, but you can't always bank on everything. Things change. I mean, we've already got it set up to go and get these. We've got the equipment rented to transport these, and, you know, done talk to the owners, and everything's set, you know, almost in stone. But like I said, you never know, things come up. So but I think that'll really help us. And the same thing with my parents. They got this equipment. They got 12 hips, extractors. They're from, I think, 2005, 2006. Heck of a deal on them. It'll at least get their foot in the door. They really, I think they only have 7 front loader machines. The highest they've got is 30 pounds. So they get their foot in the door and at least get some good revenue coming in. They ended up getting 3 60-pounders, a 40-pounder, 6 30-pounders, and 2 25-pounders. The 2 of the 3 60-pounders need bearings, but that's not bad. We're going to pull a trunnion on them. Make sure, order new sleeve for them, new seal for them, and just get that knocked out. Looks like it'll be a super easy job. not done it on a Speed Queen yet. Done it on the old Wasca mats, the old Big Macs. From watching, Alliance has a video, I watched it, and it don't look bad at all. But like I said, I just wanted to get on here and mention that, because far too often I see people being told that they're doing stuff wrong. They shouldn't have old crappy equipment. Yeah, you shouldn't have old crappy equipment, but there's nothing wrong with having old good working equipment. I mean, heck, my parents had some dryers from the 60s, and I mean, them things were still going. You couldn't break them. They were so simple, but they didn't have any of the modern technology. You know, they didn't have cell switches. They didn't have high limit switches. They were just, you know, they were tanks. But it was time to move on from those. And just like our dryers now, nothing's wrong with our dryers now. But we needed more. We needed more dryers, so I went and got 11 stacks. And it's a personal preference of mine. I don't like to have mismatched equipment. And personally, I think that if it's, as long as it's not, you know, different from daylight and dark, I don't see much wrong with having mismatched equipment. I know some people throw off on laundromats that have mismatched equipment. I don't know. It just annoys me. I hate that people are that way. I wish they want to holler that they're supportive, and they want to holler that, you know, they're just trying to make the industry better. I don't know. It's maybe it's just who I am. If somebody come in my laundromat and pulling some garbage like I've seen, I'd jerk a knot on their head quick. I guess this is mainly for the new owners or the owners that are on the fence. You know, keep your head up, keep your chin up. You're doing a great job. If it's making you money, you're doing good. As long as you're keeping it honest, you got nothing to worry about. You'll keep growing. Don't dig a hole too deep that you can't get out of. Always have an emergency exit plan. I think that I'm going to go home and order pay range. It's time to bite the bullet. I mean, if 10 people use it a month, that's potentially 10 customers I didn't have. And I think I'll be the only one in town that offers credit card. So that will be really helpful. Right now, pay range is running an even better deal than they did before. Free equipment, pretty much. I've got to read through the terms, because nothing's never free. I figure there's something there, some kind of contractual basis, but it's free equipment. You pay a one-time activation charge. I think it's $20. So I'm looking at once we get the new dryers, which are Speed Queens, I think. What are they? STO 300 DRGs. Once we get that, we're looking at 51 machines. So we shall see. But thank you for watching. God bless. We'll see you next time. And like I said, keep your chin up. You're doing a great job. Thanks, and God bless.